Chinese New Year is coming in February, and that is usually when the biggest and most talked about Chinese dramas of the year drop. We have by Liu leading Unveiled Jadewin, Wang Churan headlining How Dare You, plus new releases starring Liu Yuning, Li Yunrui, and Chen Feiyu. From wuxia and time travel adventures, to sweet romances and family-friendly shows you can watch together during the holidays. In this video, I will walk you through all the key new Chinese dramas coming out this month. February's first new Chinese crime drama is The Truth, starring Gong Jun, premiering on February 3rd.
只要做过，就一定会有破绽。我有个不太成熟的想法，这里面没法解释的东西太多了。No.
Before you decide whether to watch this one, there is one key question. Can Gong Jun really handle a serious crime investigation role? Gong Jun did well in costume dramas last year. This time, he is stepping into the crime genre for the first time. And that kind of switch does not always go smoothly. In the series, Gong Jun plays a forensic trace expert trained overseas. He teams up with Jiang Wu's character, a veteran, experience-driven detective. Instead of big action scenes, they solve cases through tiny clues. Pollen, metal fragments, microscopic residue. Bit by bit, they rebuild the truth. One thing that stands out is Gong Jun's on-screen contrast. At work, he is fully locked in, staring into a microscope, focused on every detail. Once he clocks out, he hops on a motorcycle and instantly relaxes. That sharp switch is exactly why some viewers find the characters so appealing. Most of the cases are inspired by real police files that were never made public. Dark stories, high-intensity crimes. This is clearly not a light or casual watch. So here's the real question. Will this genre switch become a breakthrough moment for Gong Jun, or will it end up being a risky move that does not pay off? February's second new Chinese drama, Unveiled Jadewin, starring by Liu and Wang Xingyue, premiering on February 5th.
你能把看过的东西悉数记住，你来助我一臂之力。
那些人有通天的本领，先主总是这样以命相搏。
这是我的代价。
The trailer opens with a scene that immediately grabs attention, a ghost marriage, and Bai Lu's character willingly steps into it herself. The Chinese-style horror atmosphere is strong right from the start, impossible to ignore. Bai Lu plays Li Pei, once the emperor's niece, someone who should have lived a life of absolute privilege. But 15 years ago, a brutal family massacre destroyed everything. That single tragedy forces her onto a path of revenge and investigation. After becoming a female official inside the inner court, Li Pei does not stay quiet. She is willing to offend powerful figures if necessary. On the surface, she helps the palace solve strange and disturbing cases. In secret, she is slowly digging into the truth behind her family's destruction. Working alongside Wang Xingyue's character, she cracks a series of high-intensity cases. Ghost marriages, skeletons, ritual crimes. Each case pulls them deeper into a hidden conspiracy. And eventually, everything points back to the truth behind the Li family massacre. February's third new drama, How Dare You, starring Wang Churan and Chen Lei, premieres on February 6th.
时间不等人，咱们都快进一点啊！快进！
拖下去！拖下去！陛下，不要杀我！这是什么跟什么呀？成何体统啊！反间计、连环计、苦肉计，
统统给他安排上。他怎么乱改戏呢？
This one goes in a completely different direction, absurd, and honestly, a little unhinged. Wang Churan plays an overworked office worker who suddenly wakes up inside a palace intrigue novel. Overnight, she becomes a notorious femme fatale everyone wants dead. In order to survive, she makes one very practical decision. She clings to the so-called tyrant emperor for protection. But here's the twist. The tyrant is also from the modern world. So now you have two modern minds trapped inside an ancient palace drama. Both of them know the original storyline. Both of them see everything from a godlike perspective. Instead of playing along, they flip the game. They team up to clean house. Anyone scheming in the court, anyone playing dirty, gone. That is where the fun really starts. The show leans hard into chaotic humor and fast-paced wish fulfillment. It is stylish, playful, and proudly a little insane. The kind of madness that oddly fits the mental state of today's younger audience. So here's the question. Is How Dare You pure chaotic fun? Or could this kind of absurd, self-aware storytelling be exactly what modern viewers are craving? February's fourth new drama, Inside Number 9 Behind the Curtain, starring Wei Daxuan and Yu Yunfeng, premieres on February 11th.
这场比赛2个人也能吹，
把我杀了多好啊！
走到哪儿你就要冰到哪儿。
通关的方法不止一种。
This series is adapted from the highly rated British anthology classic Inside No. 9, known for its dark humor and sharp plot twists. The Chinese version keeps the core spirit of the original, while blending in a strong sense of local comedy. Each story takes place in a closed space connected to the number 9, a room, a location, a limited setting. The plot moves forward through time pressure and tight constraints, which is where the tension really comes from. This time, Wei Dashun gets to fully show his range. He switches smoothly between very different roles, from modern professionals to historical figures. Yu Yunpeng, on the other hand, stays in his comfort zone, playing ordinary, lower-class characters with exaggerated but relatable reactions. One interesting detail is the length. The entire series runs for only about 2 hours in total. February's 5th new drama is Win or Die, starring Jingbo Ran, expected to premiere in mid-February.
成了夜不收，必要之事，拿命去换。
有人来了。
Despite the dramatic title, this story is not fictional fantasy. The unit known as Win or Die actually existed in Ming Dynasty history. They were elite border troops, trained for reconnaissance and espionage. Dangerous missions only, and often no return. There is even a brutal detail tied to them. Many soldiers only wore their official uniform once. After death, the story is set during a tense peace negotiation between the Ming Dynasty and the Oirat forces. When the Oirat general refuses to negotiate, he orders his army to hunt down the envoys leading the peace talks, along with Chen Guang, the man assigned to protect them. Outnumbered and running low on resources, Chen Guang has no choice but to move forward. He leads a small group through enemy territory, including his apprentice Qiao Sanyi, played by Jing Baran, and Guisong, played by Wu Xingzhan. Their mission is simple in theory: escort the envoys to Ningxia for reinforcements. In reality, every step could be their last. This series leans hard into rough masculinity and battlefield intensity. No glamour, no shortcuts, just loyalty, bloodshed, and survival. If it delivers on that promise, this could be one of those war dramas that really hits after it starts airing. February's 6th new drama is Rebirth, starring Li Yunrui and Huangyang Tian, expected to air in mid to late February.
诸葛将军的武功和才智，果然名不虚传。
For longtime viewers, this one carries serious emotional weight. It is the long-awaited follow-up to Princess Agents, nearly 9 years later. Yes, the original cast is gone, but for many fans, just returning to the Ice Lake storyline is already enough reason to be excited. Among the new cast, Li Yunrui is the one drawing the most attention.
His look alone sets the tone.
Cold armor covered in frost, hair frozen white by snow, struggling in the icy lake, then standing alone in a blizzard, sword in hand. It is a mix of vulnerability and quiet resolve. Not flashy, not loud, but the kind of visual storytelling that stays with you. For fans who have waited almost a decade, this feels less like a simple sequel and more like a long-delayed emotional payoff. February's 7th new drama is Generation to Generation, starring Zhou Yiran and Bao Shang'an, expected to premiere on February 23rd.
只要我还活着，对你，我就绝不会放手。
我怕失去，怕死亡。
我们能一直像现在一样。
The title sounds bold and heroic, very wuxia at first glance. At its core, it is the classic story of a tragic, powerful anti-hero from the demonic path, falling for a righteous female warrior. Add enforced teamwork, traveling the martial world together, and you have a formula we have seen many times before. In recent years, wuxia dramas that performed well often shared one key trait: they stayed away from heavy romance. Shows like Mysterious Lotus Casebook and The Blood of Youth earned strong word of mouth precisely because they focused on brotherhood, adventure, and character growth, not love stories. Can a romance-led wuxia drama still work in today's landscape? February's 8th new drama is about love, starring Lu Yuning, expected to premiere in late February.
一个为你量身打造的完美情人，如此磨练自己。
你爱的是江一帆，那不是真实的我。
你不觉得我们不够了解彼此吗？
Visually, this one leans hard into contrast. Lu Yuning shows up in tailored suits paired with a motorcycle. That mix perfectly highlights his gentle yet wild vibe. Wang Churan, known for her lively and sharp screen presence, feels very different here. The chemistry between the two stands out right away. Bathroom wall kisses, one-arm spin kisses. These moments are clearly designed to become memorable highlight scenes. At the core of the story is an interesting emotional concept. In relationships, suspicion often turns into instant judgment. Wang Churan plays Li Xiaoxi, a professional relationship investigator. Her job is to expose lies between couples. But during one assignment, she mistakenly targets Lu Yuning's character, Xiao Bei. What begins as constant testing and probing slowly pulls her into her own emotional trap. Instead of staying detached, she finds herself falling in love. If handled well, this role reversal could feel surprisingly fresh, especially for viewers who enjoy romance with a psychological edge. And now a quick question for you. If you are looking forward to Lu Yuning in this kind of role, will you be rooting for him in the comments? February's 9th new drama is Touch, starring Kai Wen-jing and Shen Jingke, expected to air in late February.
为什么要拒绝我？
现在还不行。熟人今天表现如何呀？
我很喜欢。
This one comes with a surprisingly fresh setup. Think mature romance meets a campus time rewind. Kai Wen-jing plays Sang-ru, a 30-year-old editor. Caught in emotional turmoil, she suddenly travels back 10 years to her college days. Armed with an older mindset and life experience, she goes looking for one person she once loved but missed. A cool, distant junior named Zhou Tingzhao. This time, she does not hold back. What starts as playful, almost retaliatory flirting quickly turns into a tense emotional push and pull-point two people circling each other across a misaligned timeline. The trailer leans heavily into teasing intimacy, blindfolded flirting, high heels used as provocation, that constant step forward, step back rhythm between them. It feels new, and honestly, hard to replace with anything else right now. If the execution holds, Touch has real potential to become a quiet dark horse this month. February's 10th new drama is Coming to Myself, starring Jing Tian and Zhang Xiancheng, expected to premiere in late February.
他是一起案子的受害人，
被凶手砸伤了脑袋，
但是他对曾经学到过的技能却是记忆犹新。
This one leans into crime, psychology, and emotional tension. Jing Tian plays Yu Mingxiu, a criminal investigator working on a serial murder case. During the investigation, she crosses paths with Yin Feng, a criminal psychology professor played by Zhang Xinjing. After a head injury, Yin Feng loses his memory. But even without it, his professional instincts remain. Through subconscious analysis and intuition, he continues to help solve cases. Things take a darker turn when his memory slowly returns. Piecing together old clues, Yin Feng begins to suspect that his own brother may be responsible for a murder committed 19 years ago. The victim was Yu Mingxiu's mother. From that point on, the story shifts, trust and doubt start to collide. Both characters are trapped between believing each other and being unable to escape their own suspicions. In the end, they choose to move forward together, digging deeper into the truth and the darkness beneath it.